What's up guys, Renasant here, welcome back to the channel. We're still trucking along in the Duke's archives. Not really though, we're actually trucking along in the Crystal Cave. Still trying to defeat Seath the Scaleless. Again, as I mentioned in previous episodes, Seath is not a hard boss. I think I've died to him twice so far. He's not a hard boss, it's cutting his tail is the problem, because we do get a special weapon for cutting his tail off. Unfortunately, it's very hard to cut it off. So him as a boss, though, piece of cake if you're not trying to do that. Really, if you're not trying to get behind him. The safest place with Seath is honestly right in front of him until he uses his curse breath, and then after he uses that, just right next to him, right to the side. But yeah, being behind him where he does that violent tail swing crap, is so annoying. Hopefully this will be the one, guys. I don't want to spend this whole episode fighting this idiot. And like I said, I mentioned to y'all, I think that the Crystal Cave is one of my least favorite areas in the game. Not because it's poorly designed or anything like that. Quite the contrary. I just find it annoying. The invisible walls and the invisible paths and whatnot. And these golden golems. But that's compounded with the fact that I know that every time I do it, I have to fight Seath, unfortunately. We're going to try it without Power Within. But yeah, Seath, I don't know. He's not that bad of a boss, like, design-wise. It's just cutting that tail is a real issue. It always has been for me. Hopefully we can get it. Don't forget, when you come in here, first thing you want to go for is that crystal, though. Boing! Alright, Seath. See, like... Ugh. Just so annoying with those tail swipes. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's make a play for it. Alright, get them to breathe. And then run away. We got one hit on it, I think. I may actually switch weapons here. I don't know if this weapon is the right choice for this. Get out of there. We've done some good damage to his area, his tail there. I'll try the Black Knight Greatsword though. Get out of there for the curse. I mean, I think we've hit his tail every time, so I think we're doing pretty good here. Just gotta make sure not to get caught. Yeah, see, like that, I don't trust that. Just getting hit by that makes me so weary. Nope. Get out. Come on. Come on, Seath. Get away! Ah. I don't know how we haven't cut it off yet. Friggin' clams. I mean, I feel like every hit has hit his tail. Correct me if I'm wrong. There we go, guys. Moonlight Greatsword. We finally got it. Alright. Well, he's as good as dead now. Very easy enemy or boss to kill now. Boom. Dead. Watch out for these freaking clams, too, because they'll come through this fog gate when you kill Seath. Unfortunately. Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. Soul of the albino Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of a Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty, and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will satiate the Lord Vessel. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and rest here temporarily. Just to have this bonfire. And then we're actually going to... Well, we're going to reverse our hollowing first of all. And then we're going to warp back to our bonfire over here. And now that we've defeated Seath, we're going to go see how old Big Hat Logan's doing. Hopefully he's doing good, right? One can only hope. He's still here.
Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. Dare you disturb me?
Well, not as friendly as he once was he?
Who are you? Stay curses upon you.
Alright, so Big Hat Logan, guys, sadly has, well, gone insane. I hate it, but it had to happen. That being said, now that he's lost his mind, And we're gonna leave him alone. We don't want any trouble with him right now. So we're just gonna go. There's one place we need to go. I cannot believe this is not a one-hit kill with this thing. So let's change that. I don't know what to use. So many weapons, guys. Sorry, I'm just cycling through them all, looking at them. We'll stick with Velka's rapier. I think I want to go over here. Yes, and get on our little elevator here. So if y'all remember, when we first came to the Duke's Archives, we went and fought Seath in a certain boss room where he was immortal. He was in an area we couldn't hit him, basically. That's actually where we're going. We're going back to that original boss room. But first, we want to quit save the game right here. All the crystals built up over time. And what do you know? It's old Big Hat himself. Only he's naked and attacking us. Alright, so Big Hat's dead. Yes, so he basically, with all the knowledge here, he just kind of got lost in it and went insane, much like Seath did. So yeah, unfortunately for Logan, literally went insane. You know, I've never gone up here before, ever. Is there anything up here? Oh my god, there's an item. I've never been up here. There's a soul of a great hero up here. Wow. Played this game a bunch of times. I've never even checked. So there you go. There's one for you guys. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, so let's see what's in the chest. And then we'll see what old Big Hat dropped for us. Not a minute. Large magic ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Large magic ember, a form of sorcery, handled only by the Vinheim magic blacksmiths. So we can give that, well, yeah, we can do magic or enchanted. Both of those will be from the undead, or the guy in New Londo Ruins. I can never remember his name. Rickard of Vinheim. White Dragon Breath sorcery, the Big Hat, and the 10 crystallization catalyst. So a lot of stuff there. $50 int to use this. Whew. Developed by Logan during his infatuation with Seath the Scaleless, emits crystal dragon breath of Seath the Scaleless. Although it no longer causes curses, what madness caused old Big Hat to appropriate this frightful power of the ancient dragons? Gotta read the Big Hat, obviously. Where are you? We can't miss it, that's for sure. Yeah, no, there it is. Gigantic hat worn by the great sorcerer Logan. It completely hid his face, which led to the nickname Big Hat. Famously antisocial, Logan used it to block out noise and people's stares so he could focus on his own thoughts, but it does not possess any special magical powers. And then we also got the 10 catalyst, I believe. Catalyst of the banishment sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal off away the dark wraiths and the kings who fell to dark. In contrast to other catalysts, the metal catalyst qualifies as a weapon as it inflicts physical damage, however small. Oh no, you know what? This is the one he had, the 10 crystallization catalyst. Catalyst imbued in terrifying crystal magic, used by Logan after his fixation on Seath. Makes all sorceries incredibly powerful, but demands extremely high intelligence from its wielder, and halves the sorcery usages. So yeah, you can see it requires 32 intelligence. It is by far the strongest spell buff in the game. The downside of that being, of course, it halves your number of uses, so it's kind of not that great. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do, but a lot of the sorceries, you know, that's not going to cut it. Alright, guys, so we are now going to go to Firelink just briefly. I just want to check one thing here. Yes. So this is, you may notice, where we found Siegmeyer. If you can't quite tell, it's a female in there. This is actually Sieglin now.
Hello again. You're both managing quite well, aren't you? I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him? Really? And I must feel... I'm sorry you caused you trouble. You have a knack for that. Just stay put. Really?
Alright, so we've let Sieglin know where he is. God, I can't believe you're still here.
You made it. Then let us begin, as promised.
My dude, I've already bought everything from you. I guess I can go ahead and buy these. Belling Dragon Crest Rings, a special ring granted to only the most accomplished sorcerers at Vinheim Dragon School. The ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon and boosts sorceries. In lingering, it makes sorceries last longer.
All right. May we meet?
Alright, so now, guys, we are headed to our final location of the Lord Soul. Or final location of a Lord Soul, I guess you could say. And so one thing that we want to do, and this is Ingi, of course, one thing we want to do is, well, reinforce our Estus Flask, and then enter a covenant with this fine young lass. And now we want to, we're going to pop a bunch of humanities, basically. So we're going to pop, I believe it's 30. Oh, I forgot I had 13 already. All right, well, what we're going to do is offer this fine young lass 30 humanities. Actually, we're going to offer her 10 first. And then we're going to offer her 10 more. We're just going to do it in increments of 10. And then 10 more, and that should be 30. You may be wondering why we're doing this. Pyromancy, Chaos Storm. Do we need to do more? Might need to be a little bit more. Let me check. Well, I swear it's. I thought it was 30, but. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, hopefully, she opened up the shortcut. We'll just have to take it on faith, I guess. So, yeah. So, this is the Daughter of Chaos Bonfire. So, we were only supposed to give her 30, by the way. We gave her like 50, but it's no biggie. We're coming to the end of our journey anyway. But what we want to do now is enter this new area. Now we have lit this bonfire. All these egg people here. And you can already see, you can actually see the boss of this area right there. You can see the path that we're gonna take to get to the boss. You can see the fog wall there. You can see a lot of stuff. So we probably don't want to use a rapier for this fight. Actually, we probably want to use something with a little more oomph. We're gonna rock the dragon tooth. And just because we don't want to get schmelted, we're gonna rock full Havel gear. We're fat rolling, but you know what? That's okay. The demon ruins of Lost Izalith. You see all this lava here. Alright, so the boss fight's not going to begin immediately. And in fact, the boss is way, way over here. We're so slow and pokey. Now, this is all, I've always found this really cool that you can see all these familiar faces down here. So these are actually, believe it or not, oh wow, we actually got them to move. These are actually Taurus demons, believe it or not. Lost Izalith is interesting because you get to encounter a lot of old friends. Give me my feather arrows. Ha! That's funny. You can see all these Taurus demons down here. There's a bunch of them. They can walk on fire. We cannot, so... Where are you going, Pookie? Wow, is he actually coming up here? That is amazing. I've never seen that before. Holy hell. Alright, well, meet the boss of this area. Ceaseless Discharge, yes. With a name like that, how could you not love him? And you see there's actually a little back path here. So Ceaseless Discharge is a very interesting boss. So you'll notice he's not hostile. He's just floating here. And then second, you'll notice, just looking at him, I mean, he genuinely looks sad, right? Depressed. Like the weight of the world is just bearing down upon him. There's two ways to trigger the boss fight. So you can either just like hit him with an arrow, or alternatively, you can come over here and grab this stuff right here. So we're going to do that. The gold hemmed set. So we want to fight Ceaseless over here just because there's more area, more space basically. And I'm going to try to get Ceaseless to not do that. I'm going to try to get him to do the move. Well, we'll just kill him. I didn't realize how much damage we'd be doing to him. So typically what he's going to do, he's going to have 2 attacks. He's going to do that a slam down attack, and then like that, and then he's going to have another one where he shoots that fire at you. But you can see it doesn't do much damage. That's why I put Havels on. You see he's already almost dead. One more hit. Boom. Dead on arrival. He's a very simplistic boss, honestly, guys. But you'll notice once we kill him, because he was the ceaseless discharge, now all that discharge is no longer ceaseless. It will cease. So guess what? We can actually walk around down there now. I might stick with this for a while. So there's the Taurus demons. The set we got is the gold hemmed set. Worn by the witch Quelana of Izalith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos, she wore this gold-hemmed black cloak before even the Age of Fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. So, my theory would be, and I think others have floated this theory as well, we didn't get a soul, I don't believe, no. So, my theory, and other people's theory probably as well, the reason Ceaseless Discharge aggroes when you pick up that gold hem set is because it says it's clearly of Quelana's. And so there's a couple things going on here. So Ceaseless Discharge, like I said, he's obviously depressed looking. He looks really sad, disfigured. That clearly happened when the Witch of Izalith birthed chaos, right? When she tried to... the same apocalyptic event that, you know, screwed her over and all her daughters, minus Quelana. Well, that was Quelana's clothing right there, right? And Quelana is actually, you know, she escaped. But I think that Ceaseless Discharge is actually their brother. You know, there's no evidence for that, but it seems like Ceaseless knows them, and it seems like he would be their brother, and that's that gold hem set reminds him of his sister, of Quelana. Again, that's not fact or anything, but interesting nonetheless. So now we're just running all the way back down here. We could have just warped back to the bonfire, I guess, but we could do it this way as well. I really don't need Havel's gear anymore. I don't really need any armor, for being honest. But that's no fun. Let's go with Lord's Blade robe, some Guardian leggings, gauntlets of favor, and the Golem helm. Yeah. Alright, so we're in it now. We're on the ground floor. And of course, we're going to go fight all these Taurus demons here. We may as well, right? But we don't want to fight them all at once, so we may just get a couple of them to come over here. And they fight just like the Taurus demons of old. And they die just like the Taurus demons of old as well. I can't remember if they can drop anything. If they can, it's just Titanite, I'm sure. The good thing about fighting these guys is they do not respawn. So once they're dead, they're dead. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, hopefully I didn't trigger 2 of them, but I didn't. Two R1s handle the job nicely. Come on. Damn it. Oh yeah, there we go, here we go. You can see items just kind of like littering this area, some of which a little bit harder to get than others. Try again next year, Poppy. Again, like I said, guys, these things don't respawn, so you only have to deal with them once. And if you die, like if this one kills me when I come back, these 4 will be the only ones left. Oh, pfft. That was easy. You can see these guys are just falling by the wayside like it's nothing. Alright, so our encounter with Taurus Demon again was about as anticlimactic as our original one. So yeah, there's some items here, guys. There's really no need to try to get them yet. I know it looks like they would be easy to get, but that lava will melt you away quite quickly. As you can see, did you see our health bar? Whew. We will be able to get those items though, I assure you. We're just not going to worry with it right now. Right now, we're going to continue this way. And hey, would you look at that? More nostalgia. It's not just Taurus demons down here. It's also our dreaded nightmare foe, Capra Demon. You thought you'd never see him again. Luckily now, we're not fighting him in a 2x2 box with a bunch of dogs. Ah, revenge. Dish best served cold. Oh, I love killing these Capra demons, man. I love it. Continue forward here. And there's not much on the way to the next bonfire, but there are a couple more Capra demons, as you can see. 4 or 5 of them. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Night Spirit Kirk has invaded. So if you recall, the last time we encountered Kirk was in the depths. Well, here he is again. 27,000 souls, pretty nice. And this time he dropped his barbed straight sword. Very good weapon, actually. One of the better straight swords, in my opinion, in the game. Well, are you? There it is. Choice weapon of the infamous Dark Wraith Kirk, also known as Knight of Thorns. This frightful sword deals only thrust attacks and causes heavy bleeding. So, if y'all remember when I told you when we fought him years ago, it seems, in the depths, I told you, get ready because you're actually going to fight him 3 times. So this is our second time fighting him. So there's one more fight with Kurt that we'll have to endure because he's clearly so deadly. All these freaking Capras, man. Alright, you know what? I'm a baby, but y'all are weak, so... Come on, Capra. Fight me! Fight me! Easy as that. Alright, so progressing the way forward is actually down that path. But we're not going to go down there quite yet because we just want to hit this bonfire and we'll probably save the rest for the next episode. These are little gargoyle creatures, very easy to kill. They are creatures of Lost Izalith, basically. Soul of the Proud Knight again, thank you. This area just has like a very weird, like ancient, like fossil feel to it, if that makes sense. And it may very well not. Excuse me, where'd you come from? One of these guys. So you remember we fought one of these guys in Blighttown. They're very difficult enemies, as you can see, but you can see what he's guarding, so we must kill him. Kill him for Lord Vader. Ooh, good accuracy. Sweet respite. A bonfire? And that's probably going to do it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we're going to proceed forward. It's kind of a weird area because there's actually like 4 bosses in this area. Well, I always count Demon Ruins in the next area as one whole area. But yeah, there's a lot of bosses. So we've already killed one of them, being Ceaseless Discharge. But there's actually another boss fight right through there. So we'll tackle that in the next episode, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.